Hello there, people of the internet. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. I'm out here doing some experimentation. We just cleaned up the yard, so things are going to start looking a little bit differently now on my videos, but you're not really going to see that from this point of view. You'll see that later. But this is something that is not new, it's not experimental, but I myself have never done it. The idea is to take just a full metal jacket ball round of something, circumcise it, meaning grind off the tip of the bullet, and make it either a flat nose, or in my particular case, I turned it into a hollow point. And assuming that you're using something with like a lead core in it, it should expand it nicely like just a regular hollow point would. Now, like I said, this right here is just me kind of experimenting. This right here is not something that I would say, because of the impact that doing this would have on the aerodynamics of something, I'm not sure that this right here would be accurate at any real distances. But as a little range plinker, this might be fun to do. So essentially right now what we have is some 54 rimmed Hollowpoints. Actually, I just have the one. I decided to go ahead, make a little prototype, see how well it works, and if it doesn't work all that well, then I might not even bother making more. All I did was grind off the tip. I took a screw and hammered down a little indent into the lead to make a hollow point. Now, of course, before doing this, I took the bullet apart. I would not recommend grinding on bullets that are still in their casings, simply because heat, friction, sparks, you might have something ignite, you don't want to risk an explosion. Take your projectiles out of the casing before you start messing with them. After that, I just grinded it down, put the bullet back in, crimped it back down. We got the same powder charge that we had. I did not lose that much mass on it. All I did was kind of grind down the tip, so I'm not expecting any real increase in velocity here. We have ourselves an empty propane can out there. It's made of metal, got two different surfaces that this thing will be impacting, so I think we'll see some interesting results. I'm going to fire a full metal jacket round at it. I think I'll fire my homemade hollow point at it, and we're going to see what we get. Alright, now these both are going to be fired out of the same rifle. This is just an unrefurbished 9130. Nothing special about it, except for the fact that I love it so much. Alright, we're going to fire the full metal jacket round first. We'll inspect the damage that it does, and then we'll compare it to the hollow point damage. I think that with this metal, we're going to see some significant impact change. Alright, well, let's go have a look. Alright, just as expected with the full metal jacket, went right in, came right out. Propane smells like rotten eggs. This stuff really stinks. Now, like I said, this was empty, so we're not risking any fires or anything here. There might be like a little poof, but it won't be anything real significant. Though, just to be safe, I do have fire prevention methods on standby, just in case we need it. Now I'm going to aim a little bit lower. Going to see the results of the full metal jacket. Or the hollow point that's been converted from a full metal jacket. Alright, let's see just how significant this difference is. Alright, well, that was fun. Well, right off the bat, it didn't feel any different. It felt just like firing a regular round. Alright, and we do in fact see significant expansion in comparison to the full metal jacket. This here is the hollow point expansion. This right here is the full metal jacket expansion. As you can see, it just went right through. This right here is a considerably larger hole. You can also see around here where the full metal jacket hit this thing, the exit hole just has little bits of, looks like copper that rubbed off on it. I only see it around the exit hole, so I don't think that's an internal lining. It's just a neat little thing to look at. But yeah, significant expansion. How do you like that? So, turns out this right here is viable. This right here was something that was a successful experiment. So this right here is going to be kind of a short video. I just wanted to show this off. Thanks for watching. I might do some more entertaining or interesting stuff with this in the future. Besides that, we're gonna see where things go and how far they go. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, now, just for fun, I took the hollow point, an actual factory hollow point round of 7.62 by 39, removed the projectile, loaded it into this 54 rimmed case with the appropriate specifications. We're going to go ahead and hit this thing with the factory hollow point, and we're going to see what the difference is between the factory hollow point and my homemade hollow point. I imagine the difference is not going to be all that significant, but hey, just for fun, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, don't threaten me with a good time, because hey, that was actually a good time. Alright, our entry wound is actually this one right here. We hit right at the cross point where the two halves of this propane tank met, and our exit wound is this one right here. So we actually have a smaller exit wound with the 7.62 by 39 projectile versus the larger exit wound of the 54 rimmed. That is interesting. The 54 rimmed did have more mass than the 7.62 by 39 head did. So I'm assuming that it just hit a little bit harder, had a little bit more energy behind it, but I still wanted to go ahead and try this. That was pretty cool. Alright, now I'm done. Thanks for watching. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.